Good evening, Cancer. I am David with Tarot and Astrology for All, here to bring you your full moon reading for this next lunar cycle. And one thing that I want to say is that you guys have the owl come up in the reverse. I do this before I do any readings. This shows me kind of the energy that's sitting there after I shuffle. And with the owl in the reverse, this is the alchemical symbol for air. But this is also talking about money scarcity. I mean, a money problem, right? Money issues, some type of scarcity. And I feel that if you guys give some type of offering, free of any conditions, you just give it and don't expect it back. That's gonna help you quite a bit in in the future. It's gonna lead you to a sense of stability, right? Because with the four of wands, it's about stability. It's about celebration. It's about those ships returning that the three of wands sent out. And of course, Flaf the Footer was at the bottom of the fairy deck. And in a sense, Flap the Footer is basically telling me that you guys need to ground yourselves and ground yourselves now because there's going to be a message that's going to be coming in. And unless you have a firm head on your shoulders, you are not going to be ready for it. So let's get started with your reading. I want to say that my readings are intuitive. My readings are also based on the animal spirits, which I am shuffling right now once more, and they're also based on the fairies and the regular Rider Tarot. So you're going to get a lot of information here within these next 20 to 25 minutes. But don't be afraid. This information is here to help you change any circumstances that might reveal themselves. So, uh, okay, and for those of you who are new to my channel, um, if you haven't liked, shared, and subscribed, go ahead and do it now because Cancer, you're gonna get a very good message. I already have that uh, thought in the back of my head. So let's see what comes out for you guys, and we'll see what kind of energy you're gonna be encompassing here within this new moon. The dragon. All right, so I feel like you're going to be able to connect to source. And right now, with the North Node in Cancer, it's going to allow you to be able to connect with source on a whole, on a much, much bigger level. Um, Hold on, let me get your chart out here. Yeah, so you guys have you guys not only have the North Node in your sign, so if it's crossing by your sun, you're gonna feel like expressing your true desire, right? And I do feel that with the dragon, this dragon's this type of all-knowing energy, right? They're the oldest energy that exists in any culture. We hear about dragons, but we don't ever really uh, have the chance to see any of them, except for like Komodo dragons and stuff like that. And so I feel that with this energy, since it's the alchemical sign for the ether, this circle right here, I feel like you guys are going to be experiencing this otherworldly energy as you guys move into this new moon, which is actually happening here within oh, the next 2 hours or so. They say at approximately 3:30. So let's see. Oh, all right. So the you're not the only one that got this card, so don't feel bad, Cancer. Uh, Scorpio also got this card just right now when I did their reading. But I do feel like there is going to be something that you have to open up on. And, I feel like you guys aren't seeing these little details that are going on. But it might be necessary for you guys to look at these details because, in whatever sense, these details are the important things that you need to hear or the important things that you need to see in order for you to move forward with what's going on. And at the same time, it's gonna give you a little something that you're gonna come to, like an epiphany of some sorts. I feel like some of you guys need to look uh, towards this desire to express your inner truth, your will, and this is going to give you that new inspiration that you guys need. I feel like some of you guys don't have the inspiration that you need in order to share. Maybe to share love, maybe to share your message, maybe to share your hopes and dreams. And anytime that you guys get to a stage where you try to do that, I feel like you guys hold yourself back. So don't feel bad, Cancer. Express yourself. Use this new moon to plant the seeds of changing your life around so that you have the ability to express yourselves in the creative way that you guys can. All right. I feel like you guys are not taking the time to rest, to recuperate. I feel like you guys with Mick the Necromancer in the reverse, that you guys are probably running around pretty busy, not really keeping track of what you need to do. However, I do feel like you guys are going to come into some type of space where you are going to be able to heal, and it's this busy type of energy that I'm getting that's not allowing you to kind of sit back and look at the bigger or look at the details of the bigger picture, right? You guys might have an overall view of what it is that you want, and you guys might be pretty close to reaching it. But make sure that you pay attention to those fine details because this card right here, it's about fine details, and if you look very very closely, you can see different faces inside the foliage. So I feel like you guys are doing this in terms of how you feel. You need to express your emotions, and you need to express compassion. You need to express love in order to be able to get it. Because um, I feel like in order to get it, you have to give it, right? All right. Let's see what else comes out for you guys. And all right. So the Oak Man. I do feel like you guys are kind of like not seeing the forest for what it is, right? You guys are, in whatever sense, trying to see the forest through the trees, in a sense. And what I'm getting is you have this ability to connect to intuition. You guys have the ability to connect to this all-knowing power. But I want to go ahead and read the Oakman and just give a synopsis of what it may be trying to portray. When it's in the upright, is strength and its ancient wisdom. But I feel like with it in the reverse, you see, um, it's basically telling you to use your own perceptiveness and intuition and working out what it's trying to say in this position. I want to go ahead and show you guys the picture, and it says it's just a little exercise in stretching yourself and your vision. So, um, I don't know what that means. You're gonna know what that means, but I'm gonna go ahead and show you this card. It's got two faces, obviously. This is ancient, or this is wisdom. I do feel like this is like anxiety almost. So, and this is anxiety over not knowing a certain something, not knowing a certain piece of information. This is maybe something that's being kept secret from you, maybe being hidden in the foliage of your life. But let's see. I feel like this is wisdom that's being withheld from you because you're not giving of your wisdom, right? And so I do feel like there's little details that you need to share with others that will help them in understanding what you're going through, and also it'll allow you to open up and to encompass this type of dragon type energy that's all knowing. Wow. See, I do feel like you guys don't have like the fairy godmother behind you or the universe trying to provide you with various different methods. But I do feel that with this card in the reverse, the fairy godmother hasn't left. It's just your perception. You need to change your perception to see that the universe has been trying to help you all along. It's just we've been ignoring the signs. More specifically, Cancer has been ignoring some of the signs. Not all of you guys. I know some of you guys are on top of it. You guys are doing what you need to do, but I do feel that some of you are not doing, uh, not sharing these helpful lessons that you've learned through life, not sharing your gifts and your abilities. And when we block the fairy godmother from our daily lives, things are harder than they need to be. That's that. I mean, that message is plain and clear. Don't block out the fairy godmother. Don't block out the universe because it's trying to give you messages that'll give you insight into why you're closing up, and it'll give you insight as to how you can fix your situation and how you can start inviting the energy of the godmother into your lives, or the energy of source. Right. All right. The pook. All right. So you guys are the second sign that has gotten this, and um, if Pisces gets this sign too, well then at the very least I know that all the water signs are being affected in some type of way by this grand trine that's going to be happening here soon enough. If it's a very loose trine, but it's a trine with the water signs. So Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio. If you guys have any planets in Scorpio, this energy is going to be a fine energy. It's going to be a very, very relaxing energy. And this is exactly what you need, along with this new moon, in order to sow the seeds for a better future for yourselves. But with this, it's the paradox card. And I do feel like you need to take a second to see the bad and the good, right? Because I feel like um, there's a certain something that you're viewing as bad, and it's not allowing the fairy godmother to come in and change it for you, or it's not allowing the universal energies to come and change your situation. I do feel like it's you're holding back finances, not sharing what you have, and for fear of not having that return to you. But it's that expectation that we want it returned to us that usually keeps it from returning to us, anyways. And it's those thoughts that, hey, this person's not gonna is not gonna return it, so I'm not gonna give them anything, right? But you gotta get rid of that mentality, and you got to pull yourself out of that mentality, and at least give a little in order to get some in return. And with the bodacious bodak, in the upright, I do feel like you guys are trying to fix your situations, but in a sense, you guys just end up messing them up even more. And I do feel it's because you guys do not have courage in the sense that the universe will provide for you, but there's a certain sense of mastery that comes with being able to trust the universe and what the universe is trying to do for you. And in a sense, I do feel that you guys have the ability to reach the stability that's around you and to actually see it. But what's happening is that you guys don't have the courage to be able to move forward with faith, and you guys are holding back. I do feel like the universe does have its eye on you because both the dragon and the fairy godmother have come out in the same spread, and uh, so regardless though, uh, regardless of the little details that you're not sharing, there's a certain something that you're regretting, maybe a certain mindset, a certain thought pattern, something, a certain emotional output has caused you to kind of look at these cups right here and to see them basically. You're not seeing the opportunities that are being handed to you behind you, right? And that could keep you from manifesting whatever it is that you want. I feel like there's certain secrets that you're holding on to that maybe you need to release, and this will help people understand how you feel, and it'll help you understand what the good that can come out of this bad situation. All right, let's see. Yeah, so you're definitely on a personal journey, and this personal journey is not just to help you build strength, but it's also to help you build a connection with the universe. Because at the same time, the Oakman is ancient wisdom. It's a depth of wisdom. It's the same type of energy as a dragon. It's just you're not catching on to it. Um, you're not allowing it to manifest. Yeah, see, to whatever degree you feel like there's some type of emotional block, and this emotional block is not going to help you manifest whatever it is. The fairy godmother is right there. The universe is right around you. It's helping you throughout this personal journey so that you can get rid of your regrets, anything that you may have failed at in the past. And right now, I do feel like you're looking at the larger picture, but you're not looking at the details. So you're gonna miss some details. Blame it on the Mercury retrograde. I don't know, but I do feel like there are some things that you guys need to get over on a emotional level that are causing you guys to kind of lash out, uh, like an Aries, impulsive Aries. Yeah, see, there's abundance at the end of this situation, whatever it is that you think is bad. Besides that, I think I told Scorpio this, or maybe you guys in the earlier part of this video, that our perceptions They're all inside our head. What we perceive as our reality is what is translated by our minds and by what we've experienced when we were younger. And I do feel like, just like Scorpio, that you need to take action, but you need to take action with courage, because look at that. There's a lion right there, right here on the throne, and I do feel that you need to take courage in this situation so that you can change it around. Look at that. You cannot, you cannot invent this. There's stability. There's abundance. There's um, there's good things that could come out of this. It's just you guys are feeling defensive. You guys are feeling defensive about various things that have happened in the past, maybe. You guys are carrying this big old bag of bullshit around, and you guys need to let it go. You guys definitely need to let it go. Take action. Take a look at your at the horizons, right? Take a look at whatever it is that you want to do in your life, because this will help you get over these feelings that you're not adequate enough, that you don't have enough to move forward. I do feel like you guys are, in a sense, kind of sitting in this energy where it's not allowing you to rest. Some of you guys, others of you, I do feel like you are trusting your intuition and you guys are moving forward. But like I said, the decision is yours, whether you want to have courage or not. Because once you have this courage, right, with the strength card, you'll actually reach the stability that you're looking for. And once you reach that, you have this new beginning that can take place. So, with that being said, this is actually the shortest video that I have ever done. This is definitely the shortest video that I have ever done. But if you feel that this video and this information has resonated with you, Cancer, please like, share, and subscribe. Hit that bell notification button down at the bottom so that you can be notified of any of these videos that come out. Use this new moon energy, guys, to really put yourselves into a position. Sow the seeds. Get ready for this download, right? Because a download is coming for you guys, and I do feel like this download is going to happen here shortly. There's not is it's going to take a little bit of time. You guys have to go through this personal journey and release any fears, any worries, any doubts that you guys may have about your situation. And once you do that, you'll have this fiery, passionate wand energy that'll push you forward and that'll keep you moving so that you can manifest your dreams, your desires, and everything that you want in your life. So, with that, this brings me to the conclusion of your reading. Once you can do this and, open up and, tell these things that you need to tell, and, allow the fairy godmother to allow to tell you, what the good and the bad is, and you start applying these helpful hints, then you're going to be able to move forward with this new download, move forward with the new sense of perceptive depth, right? A new ancient wisdom to you, and this will allow you to be able to change your circumstances. So, with that, I would like to bid you guys a very good night. I hope that with this energy coming into Halloween, or Hallows Eve for some others, that this will allow you to be able to contact your spirit or your spirit guides and stuff like that, and any dead ancestors that may have recently passed or may have passed within the last few years, and this will help you get over this energy so that you can move forward with passion and with power. So, with that, this ends your reading, guys. I hope you guys liked it. Please, like I said, like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and you'll be notified of these videos as they come out. Be ready for your video on 2 weeks from now for the full moon. And I hope that, the energy that's there during in the future can be one that is related to this download. So, with that, I'd like to bid you guys a good night from David here at Tarot and Astrology for All. And I will see you guys 2 weeks from now. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for your support. Thank you for your likes and shares and all that. And I like it. Thank you so much. It motivates me to do these videos for you guys. So, um, keep up the support, and I will keep up the support on my end. Even if you guys don't keep up the support, I'll still keep it up on my end. So, With that, I'd like to bid you guys a farewell, a good evening, and I hope you guys can wake up tomorrow morning refreshed and ready to let go. So, with that, this is David with Tarot and Astrology for All, signing out.